Hi everybody, this is Ellen and welcome to this week's video. We are at halfway point now with the first quarter moon phase, so the halfway point between the new moon and the full moon is coming up. That's going to be quite powerful full moon that we're heading towards. So this midway point, and in the night we had this square between Jupiter and the Sun, and this is still going on, this square between Jupiter and the Sun. So this is very powerful and dominant at the moment. It's really bringing out this solar energy, highlighting the solar energy. Jupiter is in Sagittarius and has been for some time, started off in November, and it's like Jupiter's a quarter way through that cycle, his cycle. So that will take until December this year. So then it's what does it all mean? Well, it really means that the focus is on expansion, growth, confidence. There's a lot of power to be had at the moment. So people who've got this aspect in their birth charts, this Jupiter squaring the Sun, they're often like super confident, super bold, maybe over bold, or reckless at times, but it is this huge push towards expansion and fire and solar energy that we're feeling at the moment. With the Sun in Pisces and all and Mercury and Neptune around Pisces, we've got this kind of very dreamlike state that I was talking about, I think, last week. So it's like everything's all expanding and growing, but then you add in the Jupiter, and then this is like the ego busting into the mix and going like, yeah, let me get at it. So it is an exciting, dynamic time, but you might also be finding it a bit tiring because it's, there's a lot of this energy around. We've had big solar flares as well over the last week, and those do put out a lot of energy towards us. So you could be feeling this expansion, excitement, I can do anything, I can beat anything, but at the same time there's a sort of burnout side to it, so you might need extra rest, you might be really tired and irritable and depleted. So it's like both things are true at the moment. This is the dynamism of that solar energy. So I wanted to maximize on that energy with you and really tune into a solar goddess, or a goddess who I consider to be a solar goddess. So she's got many aspects, and her solar nature is just one of them, but that's what I'm going to talk about today. So Freya, a Norse goddess. Now most people have heard of her actually, because the name is has become more popular over recent times. So most people have heard of Freya. Freya means the lady. So this is she was really probably the overarching goddess that encompassed all of the other goddesses. So just like a Christian might call, say the Lord, then Freya was called the lady. So she's a very powerful energy. Now here in this card we can see her fiery solar nature. We can see her with the flames. She's bold, she's bright, she's brazen. If you read any of the Norse myths, she's not a retiring character. She's playful, she's confrontational, she's not a one-woman man. She definitely she plays by her own rules. She plays by her own rules at all times, and this is the energy of Freya. She is so associated with the Sun and with solar energy, and in fact there's lots of attributes that she's got connected with the Sun, like a gold necklace around her neck, which could have represented the Sun as well. So an ancient sun goddess, and really has been worshipped in the north of Europe for thousands of years. So we've got another card here of Freya. And they're not too dissimilar, are they, these images? This is Adoring Virtue goddess cards. So unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. So again, we've got the sexy Freya, bold, provocative. She's got her cat there. She's often associated with cats, different types of cats, and pigs she's associated with as well. And you know, she's looking playful, she's looking provocative. So this is the solar self. Now, we often think of goddesses as being lunar, like a lunar energy, and obviously there are moon goddesses, and that's a whole dimension to itself. But we've tended to inherit the idea that the sun is male and the moon female. We've inherited that from the Greeks, really. But in these northern traditions, often the sun was female, a female deity. So this is very helpful in helping us to reclaim our solar energy. And these our ancestors in many places, the sun was alive, and this was a huge reality to them, that the sun had a consciousness, had an awareness. Now, we don't think of the sun like that now. Usually, I don't know how I've ever thought of the sun really, just as kind of ball of stuff, really. But actually, if you think about it, there's energy coming from the sun, and all energy, or a lot of our energy that we depend on for life comes from the sun, through food, through our own skin. This is a great sustainer and source of energy. So it makes sense that maybe there's a consciousness there that we can connect to. And the idea that some of these planetary bodies could be actually alive or conscious is a fascinating one that's kind of coming around full circle a little bit in science today. But certainly our ancestors had this idea of a real consciousness that was sustaining life, that was really special, powerful, dynamic and magical. I've got a card here from the Heindel Tarot, and in the tarot deck, the sun is one of the most positive cards that hasn't really got ambiguity to it. It's just very, very positive, often shown with a young child sitting on the back of a horse is the traditional tarot card. But this one, you can see the sun, you can see the rose, and we love to be in the sun. We love to receive the sun's rays. It makes us feel positive, bright and happy. Even as children, we start off drawing these happy suns in our pictures. So this is about allowing yourself to radiate, to fully shine, and to receive as well. So a very powerful, dynamic image. So I wanted to work with you for this incredible alignment that we've got on with this fire energies. I wanted to do a solar visualization with you so that you can really maximize your own solar energy at the moment. We've got a crystal as well to support us. Freya is often associated with quartz, so I've got a very dynamic and powerful clear quartz here, and again radiating, shining our light. This is a big fear, that if we shine too bright, if we're too big, if we're too bold, if we're too confident, other people are going to get offended. And I think particularly it's a rather British thing to sort of subdue and hide our light and just wait until the next person gives us permission. But that's not the energy right now. That this energy is really all about expansion and showing our light to the world. So I'm going to light my candle. I've got my nice sun bowl here. This It's called Stonehenge, this crockery, 60s crockery, but rather beautiful sun disc there. So I'm going to create my little artificial sun. So light it up. There we go. Okay, so we're going to link to Freya. I'm going to use my rattle as well. So we're going to link to this energy. So just close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And again, letting go of that everyday mind. See yourself walking towards a radiant, shining sun. Beautiful disc of light that's growing brighter, clearer and stronger. You stretch your palms up. You feel the warmth of the sun. You feel the rays shining down on you. You feel that warmth radiating into your heart, expanding, opening your heart. You feel the energy of Freya, the Lady of the Sun. Now you see her standing near to you, a beautiful, shining, radiant woman, full of light energy. She takes your hands. It's time to shine your light fully, clearly out into the world. It's time for others to see and know your true self. Imagine a beautiful disc of light at your heart center. And you can turn this disc of light out into the world. You can radiate light energy. Like the sun, you can warm others, bring them growth, expansion, light. And now you're nearly ready to leave. You thank her for the journey. You feel this light energy within you, a glowing seed that can never be extinguished, your own solar energy. And now you see a beautiful ancient oak tree. You walk towards the oak tree and you realise that the oak tree will lead you back to the present place and time. You walk through the tree. You return back, feeling your feet on the floor. Notice any sounds in the room. When you're ready, open your eyes. Blessed be. Okay, so it was very rainy and stormy during that visualisation. I don't know if we can just pan around and see all the rain out of the window. No, we can't. Oh, yes, we can. Oh, no, you can't see it very well. You just see it on the window, but it just, yeah, it's very rainy and stormy, so interesting. We're doing this a sunny video on the rainy day. But yeah, all the more important to shine your light when there's dark clouds and stormy clouds and rain around you. So I hope you're feeling this energy at the moment. I hope you have a beautiful day today and you really enjoy the day, and I hope the weather clears up so that we can all get out and about. So I'll be with you again next week. Bye bye.